Well, hey, welcome back. My name is Lorenzo Azar Banks, and I'm a partner in Banks Gilbert Gillett PLLC in Oklahoma City, Oklahoma. And today I'm doing another video response to a question that was posted to Facebook, and the question goes something like this. Lorenzo, if I'm pulled over and an officer thinks that I'm drunk and wants me to do field sobriety tests, do I have to do those field sobriety tests if I don't want to? No. Oddly enough, and contrary to popular belief, you don't have to do field sobriety tests if you don't want to. Didn't see that coming, did you? Let's learn a little something. Now, field sobriety tests are oftentimes called roadside tests. These are physical tests that an officer will administer to individuals to determine whether or not this person is under the influence of some type of substance, in particular, alcohol. Now, there are many different types of field sobriety tests out there, but there are only three. Count them. Three that have been scientifically studied and standardized by the National Highway Traffic Safety Administration, which is the federal agency that is responsible for reducing injuries, deaths, and economic losses due to automobile accidents here in the United States. The first test is known as the horizontal gaze Nystagmus test. This is a test where the officer will place an object in front of your face a certain distance and have you follow this object with only your eyes, and the officer will make several passes across your field of vision, left to right, right to left. Another test is called the walk and turn test. The walk and turn test consists of an officer making you walk a straight line and will have you walk 9 steps heel to toe. When you get to the 9th step, the officer will have you pivot on one foot and walk that same straight line 9 steps heel to toe back. The last test is called the Onc Leg Stand Test. This is where the officer will have you stand on one foot and have you raise the other foot 6 inches off the ground. And the officer has you hold this particular position for 30 seconds. These 3 tests are what we know as the standardized field sobriety tests. And when the officer is administering these tests to you, the officer will be looking for specific clues to determine whether or not you're under the influence of some substance, in particular alcohol. Ready? Here's the kicker. In Oklahoma, there is currently no law that requires you to submit to these tests. What does that mean? It means that whether the tests are standardized or non-standardized, taking them is completely voluntary. So when an officer tells you to take such tests, you have a right to politely decline to do so. So some things we want to take away from this video. You know, people ask me, well, Lorenzo, if I know that I'm never going to take field sobriety tests and an officer pulls me over and says, get out, take field sobriety tests, do I even have to get out of the car? It's a great question. A question to which I've actually already given a video answer to with Minority Report Law Office. Before Minority Report Law Office became a partner in Banks Gilbert Gillett. You can find that answer, that video, here. I'm flashing the video across the screen now. Go to that video, learn the answer to that question, and utilize the information from that video with the information you're learning in this video. It's so important that you use both of the answers to these questions in these videos together. Another thing people ask me is they say, well, Lorenzo, if I don't take field sobriety tests, then I won't be arrested, right? That's not true. Remember that an officer only needs probable cause to arrest you for DUI, and he or she may be able to get that even without you taking field sobriety tests. So many things will go into that analysis. The fact that you, for instance, you swerved while you were driving, you had slurred speech, you had red, bloodshot, watery eyes, you had a strong smell of alcohol emanating from your breath. All of these things taken together may be enough to arrest you for DUI even without the field sobriety test, you submitting to such tests. The benefit to not submitting the field sobriety test is that your potential poor performance on these tests won't be able to be used against you in your prosecution because you failed to take the test in the first place. And lastly, people ask, well, Lorenzo, what about the blood tests and the breath tests? This is important. Blood tests and breath tests are not field sobriety tests. They are not. So they are governed by a different set of laws and rules. A different set of laws and rules that I'd be happy to get more into in another installment of this DUI series. So please stay tuned. I plan on keeping you apprised of your rights in those situations as well. Once again, my name is Lorenzo Azar Banks, and I'm a partner in Banks Gilbert Gillett PLLC in Oklahoma City, Oklahoma. You can reach us at okbgg.com, or you can catch us on our Facebook page at facebook.com/okbgg. Post your questions there and like us so you can keep up with the videos that we're posting. So, listen, there's nothing wrong with having an adult beverage if you are over the age of 21. In fact, if I see you out having one, I might be inclined to sit down and have one with you. But the important thing is that we must do so responsibly. Ladies and gentlemen, have fun, drink responsibly, utilize the information I'm giving you in these videos. I hope this was informative. Hey, we'll see you next time.